Hello friends, it's Kristie Marcotte. In today's video, I'll be sharing Easter cards I made to give to the residents at a local retirement home. The pattern paper I'm using is from Doodlebug Design. It's their Hippity Hoppity collection. I'll also be using Jaded Blossom's adorable Chubby Bunny die set. And the sentiment is also by Jaded Blossom. It's from their Carrots for Sale set. I will be using one card sketch for inspiration. This is from Cards TV. It's sketch number 42. Every month I drop off between 30 and 40 cards at a local retirement home. And for holidays, I usually bring between 85 and 90 cards. I have a local friend that helps me out with half of the holiday cards. So for Easter cards this year, I need about 45 cards. Instead of purchasing a new Easter paper pad, I decided to dig through my stash and see what I could use up. I pulled out Doodlebug Designs Hippity Hoppity 6x6 paper pad, and I also had several of the 12x12 sheets that were included in a grab bag that I purchased at a Cherry on Top. And they do still have a few of those grab bags available, and I will have a link in the description box. I really enjoyed using all the fun patterns that are included in the grab bag. Some months I'll make a bunch of different card designs for donation, and other months I'll do a mass production, and that's what I'm doing this time for my Easter cards. So I've already gone ahead and cut out all the pattern paper. I have the die cut pieces. You can see the cute little glasses and bow ties, and I've already stamped out lots of the happy Easter sentiments. And I know someone will ask about the tray I'm using, so I will have a link in the description box. You'll laugh because it's nothing fancy. It's a plastic appetizer tray that I found on Amazon, and it works great for ephemera or small die cut pieces. Helps keep everything nice and organized. I'll be assembling 22 cards in this video, and I thought I would try something a little different. I have one card that I'll assemble with you close up, and the other 21 cards, you'll still get to see me assemble them, but I'll speed up that portion and add some background music. And then toward the end of the video, I'll go into more detail on how I prepare my cards for donation. So for this first card, I'm using the fun carrot pattern paper for the background. Added a 1-inch strip of a tone-on-tone wood grain green pattern paper. Instead of layering that narrow strip on some cardstock, I'm adding some beautiful Love from Lizi peel-offs. This is the green mirror color in the pinstripe style, and on this card I'm using the medium width. Since I'm covering up the area on the left side with an oval, I was able to use some of the leftover pieces of peel-offs. I'll layer the background on some green cardstock, put ATG tape on the back, and add my card front onto a card base, leaving 1/8 of an inch of the white card base showing. For the green cardstock layer, I did add an additional 1/8 of an inch. So the carrot paper is 5 1/4 of an inch by 4 inches, and the green cardstock layer is 5 3/8 of an inch by 4 1/8 of an inch. I attached the stitch oval down using some glue, and now I'm working on the adorable little bunny. I didn't feel like inlaying all the eyes and noses this time, so I put a small scrap piece of black cardstock on the back side. So now you can see the black eyes and nose. And I am popping up the bunny using some foam dimension. Since the cards I take to the retirement home are hand delivered, I don't have to worry about keeping the cards nice and thin. I can add all kinds of thick dimension to my cards. I used some orange ink from Catherine Pooler and stamped out Happy Easter, cut a fishtail on the right side. Before I adhere the sentiment down, I will add a scrap cardstock piece on the right side. Then I'll put glue on the back and adhere it to the right of the little bunny. And I couldn't resist adding some cute glasses and a bow tie on my bunny. I used some yellow cardstock for the bow and black cardstock for the glasses. And I did cut all of the bunnies out from some pearlescent cardstock. For embellishments, I'm using some glitter stickers, and these are from EK Success. I've had them for years, and I'm really trying to use them up. And apparently, I really liked the sticker since I bought 2 sheets. So now I'll assemble the other 21 cards. The design is the same. I'm just changing pattern paper and using a couple other colors for the bunny, the sentiment, and peel-offs. For the rest of the card assembly, I did speed up this portion 7 times. If you don't want to watch the process and you just want to skip to the end where I talk about how I prepare my cards, I will add a timestamp in a pinned comment below. Once I have all of my cards made, I will stamp a sentiment on the inside. And I have my card set up in a regular size MISTI. The sentiment I'm using is from Jaded Blossom's Blessed Easter set. This is wishing you a blessed Easter. I try to choose a different sentiment stamp than I used on the front of the card. And most of the time I'll use black ink on the inside or at least a darker ink color. Once I have the sentiment stamped on the inside of the card, I'll hand write a message inside every single card. I think having a handwritten message inside the card makes it feel more like Happy Mail. When I have 90 cards to fill out, this does take me several days since my hand starts to get sore. The sentiment in this card is Happy Easter. I hope your day is filled with the joy and beauty of spring. Sending sunshine and smiles, and then I'll sign just my first name. Writing messages inside a card is not my gift, especially when it's going to a stranger, but I always try to add a little something. On the back of the card, instead of using my personal stamp that has my name, I use a custom stamp. It has random act of kindness to brighten your day. With every single card I donate, whether it's going to a charity or the retirement home, I always include an envelope. The cards going to the retirement home, I never use the glue on the envelope. Instead, I add a cute little piece of washi tape on the back side. Makes it much easier to open. This washi tape with the cute bunnies and carrots is from Doodlebug, and if it is still available, I will have a link in the description box. On the front of the envelope, I'll stamp either an image or a sentiment. That way the activity coordinator at the home knows what occasion these cards are for. So for my Easter cards this year, I have a silhouette of a little bunny. Hopefully this video has answered some questions and provided some inspiration if you're looking into donating cards yourself. If you are interested in the products I used, I will have links in the description box below if they are still available. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.